Well, tonight, folks in one of the hardest hit towns by that autumn nor'easter came together to brainstorm about ways to avoid another power disaster.
West Hartford was left 100% in the dark after the storm. A community forum was held this evening to talk about what can be done to prevent this in the future. News 8's Bob Wilson is live in Hartford. Bob?
It's called the Disaster Accountability Forum. It's where the people get together to tell the government their ideas since they were involved in it. They were the victims, if there were victims in this, where they ran out of power, and it's their job now to tell the government how they can make it better.
If someone wants to talk about a problem on their street, someone else might have an idea of a solution.
In a nutshell, that was what tonight was all about on the UConn West Hartford campus. The forum was moderated by News 8's own chief Capitol correspondent Mark Davis. It was all for the people, and they came from as far away as Harwington to make their voice heard. This was the time and the place for the citizens to make suggestions on how the utilities and state can improve upon their disaster response.
You need to talk to someone. When you've got a crisis like that, you need to talk to a real person, and that real person should have a computer in front of them, typing in the information, in all the towns, a database, what road it is.
You've heard the phrase drill, baby, drill. The phrase now is cut, baby, cut. We need to cut trees down. We need to keep them 10 feet away from power lines. I don't care if it's your grandma's oak tree. No more do-gooders in trees. It's ridiculous. This town, I live in West Hartford, looks like a bomb hit it.
And there were a lot of ideas tossed out here. One idea was to form sort of like a volunteer fire department, but for electricians, so that professional electricians can get together in certain towns and remove branches from power lines, because that seemed to be one of the biggest problems. The point of the forum, though, was that everybody get together and share ideas and move in a positive direction. They're looking for solutions, not to criticize or chastise the electric company.
The next time something happens, we're more prepared. And that's, I think, everybody's goal. In 2011, we shouldn't have this type of power disaster happen in a state in the U.S. We've got the resources that we need to prevent these things from happening.
Now, while the people were talking, the state was listening. They did have someone from the governor's team sitting in the audience. It was not a formal kind of debate back and forth. This was just the state listening to the people so they can move forward to recommend changes. I'm Bob Wilson reporting live in Hartford, News 8.